Did the VA just lie to Congress? I'm not sure, but after watching the House Committee on Veteran Affairs, which was September 18th, then reading the OIG report, which also came out on September 18th, and both of these issues were about accountability and oversight of C&P exams, it appears that's the case, that the VA did lie to Congress. Now, I don't really know, and I want your thoughts on that issue. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to play a very short clip where the VA testifies to Congress about their 97% quality assurance rating, which basically means C&P examiners are doing what they're supposed to do 97% of the time. I have my thoughts on that. I'll give you that on the end. And then we're going to look at that OIG report and just the conclusion. We're not going to read the entire report. That would take way too long. So here is the very short clip, okay?
And even though we're at 97% for quality, I'm not satisfied. And that's why.
Okay. And so that's just a clip, but I promise you that was about all of C&P exams and oversight, okay? You can look at the hearing. I'm going to leave that link below, and you can that's a short clip, but you can have the conversation in its entirety, and you're going to find that he's talking about C&P exam quality. 97% rating for quality of C&P exams. Yeah. Okay. So here's the conclusion. Okay. This is the OIG report. I'm also going to leave this down below. There's a lot of good stuff. You can see September 18th that down here. And this is their statement, the OIG statement to Congress. What we're going to focus on, because it really summarizes the point, is the conclusion. And that's going to be good enough for this short video. Okay. So let me zoom in. Maybe that will make it a little easier to read. Perfect. One of the critical foundations of accountability for any program is effective quality assurance and monitoring to detect and resolve issues. The OIG found in this course of its work that the MDEO needs to continuously scrutinize its quality assurance processes and more closely oversee its contract exam vendors in order for veterans to properly receive disability benefits they are owed without undue burden. Listen, I don't know how the VA came up with 97%, but this statement from the OIG alone, by not even including anything else, that statement completely contradicts such a high rating for accountability and oversight. 97%, dude. I can't make this up. Okay, whatever. VBA and its vendors must take swift corrective action to address any impediments to veterans having prompt and easy access to suitable exams that will help accurately determine their disability benefits. There's another statement that's contradicting 97%. If the VA was doing all these great things, just as Mr. Self, Chairman Self, commented on, why are we having the hearing in the first place? If the VA is so good, why are we here? As stewards of taxpayer dollars, that's just a great way to start a sentence. It is also incumbent on the VBA to ensure the investment of billions of taxpayer dollars paid to contractors is effective, efficient, and garnering the best possible outcomes. This implies that they're not. Okay, and then talks about the OIG doing all this stuff. Okay. Yeah, dude, 97%. My thoughts, obviously, I think that number's baloney, okay? I think that the VA is data dredging, meaning they can take certain data that fits a certain narrative and not include data that does not. That is one way you can make data tell a specific story. And it's really, if you watch that whole hearing, the VA testifies, basically, the VA is great, everything's going great, everything's going good. We're delivering more benefits to more veterans than ever before. There are no issues. And I just love how the OIG report on the same day says the opposite, but whatever. Let me know your thoughts, man. It's such a political chess game that I don't understand. Veteran issues should be bipartisan, and The VA is saying one thing and then doing another. Okay. That's called a say do gap. So I'm telling you I'm going to be here at 8 o'clock, but really I'm going to be 2 hours late. You would be pissed off at me if that was the case. Here's the VA. Okay. They're saying one thing, they're doing the other. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments. Don't let my interpretation influence your thought process. Really step back, look at the unbiased perspective, completely ignore my biased perspective, and I want your true thoughts on the situation. Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like these t-shirts, tinnitus, I call this design subtitles. Okay. You'll see a link below in the pinned comment, but thank you very much.